wiping my face. I be sweaty as a motherfucker. Okay. La 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 la. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling. Okay. What's going on, Terrell?
You opening it up, right? No, I'm opening it up. You are now tuned in to another episode of the Cat vs. Dog Show with myself, CJ, and my amazing co-host, Young Dolemite.
What's happening?
And none other than the super producer being ready on the board. I see what kind of show it's going to be today. Man, we made it through another week, right? Like, listen. We made it through another week of bull. There's been a lot going on in the world, and we're here. We're here for you guys. So, how was your week?
It was fucked up.
Why?
I ain't gonna say fucked up. It just sucked.
Because?
Like, I don't know. I'm waiting for the fucking heat to go away.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've been trying to do, like, a lot of work around the house, outside. Mm-hmm. And the heat just been whooping my ass. So, like, you know how just when it's hot like that, it just fuck your mood up?
True.
Like, nothing really bad happened. Just a bunch of shit that spoiled my mood.
You don't look any darker. Like you've been out in the sun. This
is as dark as I'm going to get. When winter time come, I'm going to be pink.
Paler than this?
Pink.
Yo.
I'm going to be, like, white. Gross. Super light skin. I'm going to be, like, Drake color.
Drake tans though. He gets pretty brown.
Drake gets filters. he tries to make himself look browner.
Drake gets pretty brown when he comes back from these trips with all these young ladies.
That nigga's pink as I am.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know about your levels of pinkness.
The same as that nigga shit. We some yellow motherfuckers.
Oh gosh.
How was your week?
Very productive. Yo. Shout out to G Wayne TV and to some other people that I had the opportunity to work with over this weekend. We shot I don't want to call it a skit, and it's not like a full length movie, but it's like a short version. It's comedy. And we had a ball on set working together and whatnot, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. It was definitely long, though. We shot the whole thing in one day, and it was hella time consuming. What else did I do this week? It's a pretty good week. Bailey didn't get in no trouble. Kids was good. Kids was safe. So I'm glad.
Shout out to Bailey.
Listen here.
Prince tough.
Anyway.
Black fist like the motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Right.
That's Prince over there. Prince tough.
Prince tough.
Yeah, keep it up. He use it in school again and get in trouble. I'm gonna bring him right over here.
That's cool.
Huh? I can't hear you.
You not gonna babysit?
Yeah, of course.
He can come to my house.
That long.
He can come kick it with Deuce.
It's so easy for him to say that when he lived 2 hours away. No, what? Are you letting your son play Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah.
Are there not prostitutes on there?
Yeah.
Okay, no.
It's the real world.
There's hoes in the world. There's hoes outside.
Your son is
8.
And my son is 9. And they don't need to be looking at prostitutes.
He don't be looking at prostitutes. They're there. But he's not looking at them.
How are they dressed on this game?
Prostitutish.
Exactly.
He don't be looking at them.
Yeah, he do.
He might shoot at them.
Look what she worried about. Out of everything that can happen in that game, she
killing, drug dealing, and all that shit.
I just listen. I care about the hoes.
Avoid hoes.
Avoid them.
Drink water and stay away from hoes.
Listen, seriously.
Drink plenty of water. Shout out to Will.
Is he in here?
I don't know. But he should still drink water.
I feel like that was an inside joke that I don't know anything about. Ben, do you know anything about that?
That was your inside joke.
Mine?
Yeah.
Why?
Did you tell your boy to drink more water?
Who?
Will.
Everybody. Oh, that Will.
Welcome.
Everybody.
Welcome. Late registration.
So late. Yeah, no. And listen, I told all men to cut the sugar and drink more water.
Shout out to Sugar Free.
Listen, what
like
is this?
This water.
No,
Sugar
what
free.
is
It
this?
say zero sugar.
Oh, bullshit.
It's sugar free.
Okay. Natural flavors. Kiwi juice from concentrate. These are alternate names for sugar. A whole bunch of bullshit. No.
So they can get sued for putting zero sugar on.
Yeah, listen.
Let's sue them.
Anything that says USDA approved should not be a standard for approval because that's pure bullshit. Sugar goes by so many other different names on the backs of labels that you have to know. There's plenty. You telling me that this is kiwi and strawberry, but it ain't got no sugar in it when kiwis and strawberries naturally have sugar in them. Come on now, y'all.
It's good sugar.
Natural sugar is different from the white sugar.
Absorbic acid.
Break it down. Break it down for me.
Don't drink that shit. Drink water.
I do drink water.
Regular, clear water.
There wasn't no cold water. So
For our guys who can't see he has some type of sparkling ice, kiwi, strawberry flavored ass water.
It got Arabic gum, Esther gum, some old lady.
A whole bunch of bullshit. That's what's in there.
Esther. Do you know any Esthers under 50 years old?
No, that's an old name.
Yeah.
That's not a name that you would hear now.
Esther. I knew an Esther.
In real life?
Yeah.
The actress?
Nah, not that one. I wish I knew that one.
Hold
on, which one you talking about?
Is it Esther Roll? That's Esther.
Oh, no,
yeah,
rest
from
in
Good
peace.
Times.
Yeah. Damn. Rest in peace. Esther Roll.
Esther Baxter?
Yeah.
Who was that?
Shout out to Joe Budden for that one.
Who was Esther Baxter?
She's what would you call Esther Baxter?
Video girl?
Yeah, she was a vixen.
Yeah, video vixen.
She was just professionally fine.
Oh, okay. Like what was the other one? The first one who became like a video vixen.
I wouldn't say the first one, but you mean the first famous video vixen?
Yeah, you know,
Melissa Ford.
There we go.
Yeah, she was one of those. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Why is it girls like that, side note, have such an issue finding a man?
Haven't I gone over this like 1,000,
no.
literally 1,000 times?
No, maybe on your show, not on this show.
I always say them super fine ones, they don't be able to catch no man. Because they got that I'm just fine like that attitude, and they walk around like that.
Oh, she's a business. Now, I agree with you to a certain extent. There are ones who just rest upon their beauty. But what about the ones who are pretty and are business minded? She owns several businesses. She turned
Melissa Ford?
Yeah, she on her shit.
Too busy.
So I can't get a man because I'm too busy?
Yeah. That's literally it. Niggas do not like them busy like that. Congratulations on your success.
What about other busy men?
Shit, women is willing to deal with a busy man, but men not willing to deal with a busy woman.
No, I'm saying a busy man doesn't want a busy woman.
No.
What does he want?
An available woman.
But it's about making time. I'm a busy woman, but I will make time for someone who's worth it.
Yeah, but he probably want more time than she's willing to make.
If
a lot of
busy,
niggas like a lot of time. Shit, especially a busy man, because a busy man really, when he's available, she has to be available as well. And a lot of times when it's a busy woman, they don't match schedules.
So let's compromise. Yeah. Boom, we already into the show. Let's save it.
Exactly.
Let's save it. So let's go into our social topic. We actually have two, but let's get on this first one. Tekashi?
Snitch 9.
Snitch 9.
The motherfucking rat of the year. That's just a goddamn shame. Niggas all you street niggas, y'all need to stop letting these busters hang out. No matter how much money they bring to the hood, it's not worth it. That $2 million he brought to the hood ain't worth that 20 and 30 years a piece you niggas is spending in the pit.
So I'm not well versed with the whole Tekashi 9, 69. Whatever. Because here's my thing. When he first hit the scene with the whole rainbow hair and all that old bullshit, I was just like, oh, this not for me. So then when he got wrapped up with whatever he's wrapped up in now, I'm still just not. Here's my thing. What I saw maybe a couple of days ago was one of the lawyers on Twitter and on Instagram making a video walking down the street saying exactly what went on in the courtroom, what was said verbatim. These things were tweets. And I know that a lot of those things are public record, but y'all don't think like, damn, this shit is hella weird that this whole case has been publicized, that line by line, everything this man is saying, like, I feel like he's just being used as some type of pawn. I feel like it's bigger than just this nigga snitching. And niggas been snitching since the beginning of time. This is not new shit. So why is this on everybody's tongue? Why is this on every social media? Why is this open court shit that's available to the public? I don't understand it.
Because he's the most famous snitch within probably the last 20 years. No snitch has been this famous in a long time, especially in a case that's this prominent. A lot of people getting a lot of years, and he's snitching. Like remember when Bobby Shmurda got locked up?
I do.
It was big, but nobody snitched. So it was like open and shut. Like, oh, he's going to jail. He's going to jail. He's going to jail. He's going to jail. They talked about it, but it wasn't a court case situation because everybody just took their time and got locked up. Like Bobby Shmurda stayed solid. He was a stand-up dude about the shit because he took his time and he just went away. His boy caught, I think they was gonna offer Rowdy like
15 or 14.
15, and they said, you got 5, but if you take 7, we'll give him 7. So he took 2 extra years so his partner could get less time. So Bobby Shmurda took the stand-up route, and he, took accountability for his role in the whole bullshit. 6ix9ine, that nigga just told on everybody. He went full, what's his name?
What?
That nigga went full Nino Brown. This is bigger than Nino Brown. It was a light-skinned brother from the bank. I said, God.
And see, that's what happened when you had these people come in and they didn't grow up with you. See, Shmurda and Rowdy been around each other for years.
For life.
Tekashi only been around them niggas for 2 years.
So then whose fault is it? Is it really Tekashi's fault then?
No.
You don't know
it's
this.
It's everybody's fault.
It's everybody's fault?
It's his fault for snitching and it's their fault for even bringing his ass around.
Where do we draw the line with snitching? Because, okay, here's my thing. If we doing bad shit together, sure.
He was doing bad shit. That's why he's getting locked up.
But like if you know somebody came to the hood and what is it? Not too long ago in Compton, a drive-by happened and a 4-year-old got hit. I know somebody knows who did that. We shouldn't tell then?
Like, it's like this. If you a civilian and somebody does something to you and you call the police, that's just speaking to the police about what happened to you.
Okay.
But if you are an accomplice in a crime, you gotta shut the fuck up.
Oh yeah, no. If you do it together, that's different. We all doing bad shit together.
He was doing bad shit.
What was he doing?
Shit,
why would you let a nigga that you met 2 years ago come in and do dirty shit with him? First of all, you're supposed to do your dirt by your goddamn self, so you don't have to worry about that kind of shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they shouldn't even have had the nigga around. That's why I said it's everybody's fault. It's their fault for bringing a buster around, and it's his fault for getting involved and then turning around and rolling on everybody.
How did they meet this nigga? That is interesting in and of itself to me.
It's not really that hard to meet a nigga. Like, when you got money, like, let's just say hypothetically.
But I mean, on hood shit.
But I'm saying, like, it's like this. Because a lot of niggas, if they see that you have the potential to bring a whole lot of revenue in, motherfuckers don't mind using you. He's using us for street cred. We're using him for money.
Right, but I can't walk over to Watts, Compton, or whatever. Can I go over to the Nutty Block right now and say, hey?
We don't play that shit.
Yeah, like...
But
you can't.
Bloods,
I don't know no hood. You can't come into my hood and be like,
But the Bloods is letting that shit go.
Why?
Ask Chris Brown. Ask Soulja Boy. Ask Mac 10. Ask Lil Wayne. It's a lot of rappers that claim blood that ain't really Bloods.
I think Lil Wayne is. I don't think Chris Brown is.
I wouldn't call Lil Wayne a blood. I ain't never seen.
Can you still be a gang member with that type of notoriety?
Nipsey was.
Is he as big as Chris Brown?
Pretty much. They hanging banners of Nipsey literally across the world.
Yeah, in his death. People
But shit,
always
when-
love you
when he
once
was
you
alive,
die.
a lot of
That's what I'm
motherfuckers fucked
saying.
with him. He
did.
was Grammy nominated, and he would have won if Cardi shit wouldn't have went crazy.
Right.
So
I'll give you that.
I'm not saying like he's on Chris Brown level. Like, yeah, Chris Brown is a international.
That's
fucking
what I'm
superstar.
saying, exactly.
But he's a national superstar. Like
He
Nipsey
is.
is very famous.
Right.
So yes, but the thing is, with Nipsey, he was an actual gang member.
That's what I'm saying. Like you, with
Chris
that
Brown-
type of notoriety, you can't be that. You can't be that kind of gang member.
No, hell no.
You know what I'm saying? No.
But that's the thing. That's the problem with Tekashi and them niggas who brought Tekashi around. What they should have did was we'll show up for your video shoots and make you look real gangster while you dancing and doing all your bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But stay the fuck away from us when we doing the real shit. Stay
So
your
they
ass
brought
over
him
there.
along
Yes,
for the real live action shit.
Yep.
Some,
That's
yeah,
why
some
his
of the
ass
shit
is
was
going to
good.
prison.
So
that's
and
why
they
he
got
had
caught.
enough information to tell on everybody.
So
Because
this
he
nigga
was
sound
right
like he
the
was
fuck
an
there.
informant from the get go. This sound like an undercover
That's
job.
possible too.
But y'all leaving out, like, my thing was that if he to me, he was a regular civilian. The nigga didn't gangbang. He didn't put in work.
Right.
He didn't put in work. But however, these niggas like kidnapped and was extorting him. They kidnapped, extorted him. They was fucking on his baby moms. They did that nigga dirty.
But see, look, according to a lot
I
of the
didn't know that.
testimony in these court cases, he was putting hits on motherfuckers.
He put
Like it was
he
a
put
lot of
hit-
shit he was doing. He said he was getting involved in fights and shit like that. He was like, it wasn't even nothing that I wanted to do, but I felt like since I was with the gang, I felt like let me go ahead and get my fucking hands dirty because you saw him kind of fighting at the airport. He hit the flow, but he did his best.
But shit, like I said, if they extorting you and kidnapping you and shit, that's disrespect off the bat. I'm not
right.
respecting you after
But
that.
see, the thing is, the reason that they started doing that was because the real motherfuckers was like, this nigga bringing all this motherfucking attention. Like, now the police is on us and all this shit. Like, and then, like, he would be doing interviews, Treyway this, Treyway that. Like, basically, I ain't gonna say dry snitching because he didn't know no better, but kind of dry snitching.
I feel like that's the gang fault, no lie.
But that's what I'm saying. They shouldn't even have brought his ass around. They shouldn't have
Right,
had him
at
so
all.
closely into their activities.
At all.
It was them niggas' fault. It's
Yeah,
just
it's them niggas' fault.
And in the mafia, whoever brought him around would have got killed for this.
Yeah.
There you go.
So,
Yeah.
so there's a big difference in gang banging or gangster and mafia type. If it was ran like mafia shit, them niggas, whoever brought him around, had to go too.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even see it again.
Like
Doing
I
dirt and
was
shit
talking about
don't
the
make no
difference.
sense.
Yeah, it's the difference between a gang member and a gangster.
So after the trial is over, he's giving his testimony. What's going to happen to him?
He might do about 3-4 years.
Oh, so he's still going to go to jail? I don't think he's giving up so much information.
They said he might get a little bit of time.
You don't think he's going to get none being?
I read he'll get time served and get out early 2020.
And go do what?
What's that shit
Hide.
called? What's that shit called?
Witness protection.
When he getting witness
They gonna
protection.
erase all them tattoos off his fucking face, change his hair color, and he gonna go back to being a regular looking Mexican dude. But the thing is, he's so famous, I don't think he could be in the United States.
Yeah, no. There's no way.
I don't
and maybe in North Dakota or
I
South
don't think
Dakota.
so. He was very famous literally everywhere. I don't think he can go to North Dakota because I think most of his fans was probably in those type of rural areas where motherfuckers just don't. It's like a movie to them.
It seems like some shit that's just playing out for TV. No lie.
But that's what I'm saying. So like to motherfuckers like that, I think they'll recognize him. Not that they'll be like, oh, we gonna kill him.
No.
But all it's gonna take is a motherfucker to post like, hey, there's Tekashi 6ix9ine. I see him going to fucking Foot Locker. And he ain't got no tattoos and he got regular black hair. But once a motherfucker say, oh, okay, that was from where?
Yeah.
Who's going out of their? I don't think them New York niggas ain't gonna go out of their way for that nigga. Who's gonna go out of their way to do something to this nigga?
I know because again, like we
Independence.
just said, whoever let this nigga in and did dirt and this and that, you are to blame.
But it's a lot of money involved. I think that's the only reason that niggas would actually send somebody out of state for him is because, like, you understand bringing up Jim Jones' name. Like some of them niggas that was from 9 Trey had some type of dollars.
I just saw that with 50 Cent.
But see, this is what I'm saying. The reason why he's doing all this shit, Jim Jones was on the phone. They got video recordings of Jim Jones saying that nigga needs to be touched.
Yeah.
Talking about 6ix9ine.
Yeah. So when you hearing all of this and niggas is threatening your life, kidnapping and all this shit, like fuck these niggas. I'm out of here. Yeah. You ain't no real gangster anyway. Fuck it.
So you don't have no loyalty to the shit?
No. You didn't grow up from the sandbox with none of these niggas. He like, fuck these niggas.
Yeah.
But that's crazy.
They gonna cross his ass out though.
Yeah, I don't see him making it. I see him dying here.
And that's and that's just on like Jim Jones alone. Like if I'm Jim Jones, I'm putting a price on him.
That nigga, I don't think that nigga money long enough
to
reach him everywhere. To him nationwide, nah, his money ain't long enough. Now if it was Jay Prince, yeah, we talking something different.
Yeah, but see, like the thing is, it's like this.
Shout
like
out to Jay Prince.
All you need is just a couple of niggas and a couple of dollars.
That nigga just lost
because
his house.
Like in the right place, it's not that hard to get a motherfucker. Like let's just say he in Mississippi.
Yeah, but you don't want to send nobody sloppy, bro, and fuck around and get caught.
Man, it ain't nothing to send a cash app to a cash app.
And is niggas really gonna do this while he's with? Because when you in that witness protection shit, he's gonna have motherfuckers around him for a while.
Yeah,
because it's new.
Yeah,
are they gonna wait?
But the statute of limitations of the law and the statute of limitations in the street is two different things.
True that.
That's very true. I mean, if niggas want to risk their life and endangerment to
for the bag, they'll do it.
To a nigga that wasn't nothing at all from the first place, no gangsters wear rainbow color hair.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's why they shouldn't have brought the nigga around in the first place. Like I said, even if you was just gonna let him play the role, like yeah, he's with us. I'm not gonna actually bring this nigga with me on a lick.
That's my part.
Like I'm not finna have this nigga with me for a fucking shootout.
Why would you bring this nigga?
Once he start telling all the other rappers, nigga, suck my dick. I'm going to Chicago. I'm walking through your hood, nigga. This is 9 Trey. Like, you bringing all type of attention that's not bringing us no money, nigga. You here for bringing us money. You not here for bringing us beef. That's the reason Jim Jones and them start talking that shit about violating them. Because it's like, nigga, you was cool when you was just the rapper with the Bloods. But, nigga, now you trying to be a real gangster. Like, nigga, you mean put a 20-pack on this nigga head? Like, who the fuck is you to have us doing some dirt for you?
That's what I don't understand. When y'all was just saying he was putting hits out and this and that, what kind of clout, what kind of pull did y'all give this nigga to make him feel he could even pull that kind of shit?
Money.
Yeah,
money.
And that's the problem. They made him an actual member. They actually let him buy his pass. And that's what I'll be saying, like,
you can't do that shit in real live hood shit.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and you know, not to talk down on my red rag homies and shit, but that's that blood shit.
So, social topic number 2 that's been all over social media is the new H&M campaign. It was titled the Playground After School or After School Playground Looks. And there was a white little girl, a Spanish little girl, I believe an Asian little girl, and a black girl. And the black girl's hair was in its quote-unquote natural state. And it seemed to rub the black community wrong completely. The girl's hair looked rough.
Can I see a picture of it?
Oh yeah, pull it up, B. My phone.
Somebody pull up a picture of it.
Here's my thing. Number 1 again. This is the second time, in my personal opinion, that H&M has done some slick ass shit. If we remember, just earlier this year, they put let him look at this shit closely. Heavy breathing. So, originally, I just saw the first picture, and that in and of itself made me mad, because I'm like, why would you have this little girl on this national campaign looking this way? And then I saw the other little girls and realized that it was supposed to be an after-school look. Like, all the girls, quote-unquote, are supposed to look disheveled because it's what little girls look like after playing all day at school. But here's the bullshit.
What the other girls look like?
Pull them up, Ben. Because their hair is styled to look messy. Like when white girls do a messy bun, if you know anything about being on set, that especially for a major campaign like H&M, their hair was styled that way. It's the little girl is beautiful. Beautiful little chocolate girl, beautiful smile. The way she modeled was A1. The problem is you could have brushed or combed it. And it's not the child's mother's responsibility to comb her hair when I'm doing a national campaign and you have a stylist here, you have hair and makeup here, you have people here who are supposed to execute that. It's not the mom's job. People were like, oh, it's the mama's fault. No, it's not the mama's fault. You are here to do that. When I come to set and I'm finna do a shoot or do anything, I come real regular. And then they make my face up. They do my hair. And I get it. A lot of these major companies don't have anyone of color on the staff. But then H&M's, oh gosh, I should have pulled up her name, but I didn't. Black woman. She pulled up a baby picture of herself when she was like 2 and said that that's what she looked like when she was a little girl. And that's how her hair rolled up and this and that. And I'm like, that's bullshit. All you would have had to do was brush her hair. The other little girls are not styled to look as disheveled as this little black girl looks. And it's not, this shit's not okay.
Yeah, I got to see the other girls. Cause
they look fine.
Is like the reason a lot of them put it on the parents, and I ain't even gonna say the reason that they do, but like something that make me look at the parents in a situation like that, like the last time, like with the coolest monkey in the jungle, that little dude's mama was talking some like, oh, it's not that bad, it's just a sweatshirt.
That's a big
like,
chick.
Exactly, but that's the thing. I think that's the reason a lot of them put it on the parents, because if it was your kid, you'd be like, nah, you got me fucked up. Mm-hmm. A lot of parents would be like, nah, you got me fucked up. But for some reason, H&M knows where to find the parents that's going to let that shit slide.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, shit, you know, not to be conspiracy theorists, but they probably took about 5-6 pictures of 5-6 different little girls and said, that one.
Yeah, I agree. And that's just it. And then my thing is, how do these things keep happening? I am on my conspiracy theory shit because number one, I feel like Tekashi 6ix9ine and I feel like this H&M shit sometimes are just distractions because we get so upset when it's everywhere and it's on Instagram and it's on Facebook and it's here and we talking about this shit, talking, and then what the fuck else is going on that we're not paying attention to? The goddamn Amazon is been burning for like months. That's gonna affect us in a major way. We're not gonna talk about that shit. Bricks of cocaine are washing up on the beach. We're not gonna talk about that shit though. Like major shit is happening in our world, but we're gonna sit up here and talk about the hairstyle of a child on a clothing campaign that's that's bullshit. That's irrelevant.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to that shit.
That shit was everywhere. Go ahead, Ben.
But couldn't the mom been like, yo, I don't want her on here looking like
that's
that.
What I'm
she
saying.
could have, but that's what he was saying.
Easy.
You find the parents who are okay with that shit,
nigga.
who will say, if I speak up, I might not get the bag, so let me just chill.
That's what I'm saying. You rather put
your
daughter out there?
Look crazy.
Would you have,
no, never
going out there like
exactly.
that? That's what I'm saying. So how can you blame H&M?
Because H&M is a $1 million company who has paid money to have a professional photographer there, a professional makeup artist there, and a professional hairstylist there. It was their responsibility because they work on the campaign. Her mama don't work on the campaign. No, she shouldn't have let her out the house like that, but if that's how they showed up, it was their responsibility.
Well, she probably showed up looking fly. Then they
and my thing is that could have happened too, because it was supposed to be a disheveled look.
Her hair not that long, so
no, but you could have brushed this hair on here is not even brushed. So this was another thing that I heard on the Tammy Mack show that really pissed me off. Tammy Mack said, oh, the girl looks fine. Oh, the girl looks great. Or, oh, we're not accepting natural hair in its natural state. First of all, I wore my hair natural. I have some of the thickest, coarsest hair out here for 5 years. I would never.
I seen a lot of that in school growing up. I ain't gonna front.
Oh, yeah, the nappy ponytail for sure. But you can still brush it. That's not even
And
brushed
B2B.
and combed through.
And I said on my show, like, how many styles can you do with this? You could have dreaded it, braided it. Like, what
You
can
could
do
have
with
left
this?
it in a fro. You could have did a fro
Could have gave her
and
a
gave
sock
her.
bun.
You could have did anything.
You don't remember the sock buns, nigga?
Oh yeah.
What's a sock bun?
You take a sock and you cut the tip and roll it and make a bun.
Wow.
Nigga, you don't remember the sock? They used to have sock buns.
But if they don't have,
She
the
doesn't
black
have
people-
enough hair for a bun, so that's not it. They could have left it. They shouldn't have pulled
Girls
it in a
knew how
ponytail.
to turn that shit into a sock bun. I knew a lot
Clearly
of
they
girls that
don't.
had that little bit of hair, and they made sock buns out of that shit. They would gel it down with that dark gel.
But that's what I'm saying.
and
I
it
don't
would
want them
look
to
like
gel it.
They had hair and shit.
Gel
but
it?
I'm just saying though, like a lot of, because like B is saying, it ain't really a lot of styles you can do with that shit, even if she brushed it.
In its natural state.
Especially the fact that it's supposed to be a disheveled look.
I want to embrace the course, the texture, how it looks. It could have been done. This is what happens when you just don't have blacks on your staff, blacks willing to speak up and say that this kind of shit is not okay.
And you don't really know because she might have been adopted by white people.
That part.
'Cause,
That part too.
You know, like I've talked about my god sister. Like her grandparents are white and she's black and she got that type of hair. She got that coarse shit. So like they don't know how to do nothing with it, so they just cut it.
But then we just talked about, no, we didn't just talk about it, but early in our show,
episodes ago.
when we were doing Black Excellence, there is a black woman who she's on our Instagram page, check it out, who has dedicated a whole line of business to teaching white people how to do black people's hair.
But they might be in like London or something.
I don't give a damn.
Cause that coolest monkey in the jungle, they was out there in the UK.
Well, H&M is a UK-based company. But here's
So
my
they
thing.
might be in
We're
Europe.
everywhere. There's a whole bunch of blacks in London. Whole bunch.
Yeah, but I don't know how their hair be looking in London though.
Wigs, lace fronts. Listen,
Well,
one of the
but
girls I follow
That's not
on makeup.
natural.
I'm saying, but she's got that kind of hair. You
Oh,
gotta
no,
realize
no,
a lot
no.
of Africans live in the UK.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
They
yeah,
already
pretty
got
much.
them ready.
No, that's a Photoshop, but still, even
Mm-hmm.
with that, they gonna know that's him.
Exactly.
Nigga, he gonna have to get plastic surgery. That's gonna be the
That
only
nigga gonna have to go live in a cabin in the woods. Our producer just showed us a photo of what Tekashi 6ix9ine is gonna look like with regular black hair and no tattoos.
Excuse her. She don't know about Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I
because
don't.
She's not a gospel artist.
I don't listen to gospel. I don't listen to trash though. If it ain't quality, that shit is trash.
He's not on the Donnie McClurkin or
Boy,
Yolanda
bye.
Adams.
Boy, bye. You listen to his music?
Kirk Franklin.
Do you
Tekashi?
listen? Yes.
No, but I'm familiar with it.
Why?
It's just not my. Cause I like to be well versed on.
That ain't
everything
well
going
versed.
on in
Oh,
hip-hop.
you like
I didn't
bullshit.
say it's a great verse. I just said well versed. I like to know a little bit about everything.
I know who he is. He had the song with Nicki Minaj and he had the song with Kanye West, which both they had shit. Here's my thing. I think artists need to be a little bit more selective with who they doing tracks with, off of just doing something because it's popular. You don't see
clout
Beyonce linking up with any and every old body. Let's see if you're going to stay in the game. See if you're going to stay in the industry before I get to collaborating with you, especially when you a Nicki or a Kanye.
They don't care. They just want the clout. He was hot and shit.
Shame on both they
both,
ass.
but both of them, they was on the decline. So of course
That
they
was
want to
my
go with
point.
somebody who's on the way up.
He brought up he brought that up.
Yeah, and they was going down and he was going up. So if somebody's going down, you obviously want to attach yourself to somebody who's going up.
Nicki going down? Nicki was going down when she did that track?
Hell
Cardi
yeah.
B wasn't even out yet.
Yes, she was.
Was she?
Yeah, he did a song with her like right after.
That ice cream shit or whatever that
Beats
shit
the
was
hell out of me.
trash.
I don't even know, but he did the song with Nicki and he did the song with Cardi, and that's why they had a little beef, a little bit about the shit. But yeah, he did a song with both of them. Cardi was putting that pressure on Nicki's ass. That's why Nicki tried to get with the hot motherfucker. She got with like the Migos. She tried to attach herself to a bunch of hot motherfuckers.
I remember, listen, that Migos thing was with Cardi, and that was supposed to be a group thing until she felt
Nicki
threatened by
wanted
the verse.
Cardi to kiss that motherfucking ring.
Yeah, no, bitch. Wrong one.
But
So-
a lot of that
Go ahead.
bullshit is motherfuckers trying to chase the clout. He was on the uptick, so a lot of motherfuckers attached themselves to him. 50 Cent, a lot of artists.
Yeah, 50 Cent.
Just like a lot of
did
the
the
real
most with
motherfuckers
that nigga.
was roasting because they like, nigga, all you niggas calling him all these snitches and all y'all niggas got songs with him, pictures with him. Y'all did shows with him. Y'all niggas had this nigga around y'all with y'all crew and y'all homies, and now you calling him a snitch.
Meek Mill has definitely went in on him.
Yeah.
From the beginning, hard.
But that's what I'm saying, because niggas who really, really was in the street know the difference between a buster. Like, niggas know a buster when they see one. Just like Nipsey was calling that nigga a buster from the gate.
Really?
Hell yeah. Nipsey oh, how do you feel about Tekashi? He was like, man, I ain't saying shit about that dude. Don't ask me about that motherfucker or nothing. I'm here to talk about my album. I'm not speaking on him.
So T.I. said when he get out of jail, he feel he will be okay. Because like every neighborhood,
I saw that
every neighborhood have snitches,
and people riding around
and
with
niggas
them.
is still cool with snitches from their neighborhood. So he's like, he'll be fine, just not over there.
I could see it, cause Monkey gets, especially in the black community, our memory is hella short. Hella short. One day we Gucci banding, and the next day we wearing Gucci. Next day we ain't fucking with Kanye. Then he do a gospel album. Now we fucking with Kanye. Like, our memory or shit is very short. So I don't know.
That's just because a lot of niggas' integrity is for sale.
I feel like if he wasn't as famous, but I feel like you said, if you got though recordings of a nigga saying that they trying to get you before you go to jail, before you did all the snitching, imagine how they feel now though. So I feel like some type of repercussions may be coming his way.
Because
I will go in.
I think they knew that nigga was gonna do some bullshit before he did it, and that was the problem.
I do too.
Like,
and they was trying to stop that shit.
Yeah, because that was the division in their hood. Because the thing was, it was a lot of niggas within their hood beefing about him. They had the niggas saying, "Why the fuck is he over here?" And then they had the niggas saying, "Because he bringing money in." And it's like, nigga, you can't let money knock your whole shit down. So the niggas is like, I don't give a fuck how much money this nigga bringing in. He don't need to be around here. Them was the niggas who was kidnapping them and shit. And then you had Shotty who was riding with him. You know, like, it just is a fucked up fucking situation.
Well,
don't bring busters around.
Godspeed to you, 6ix9ine. Hope it all works out for you. So today's episode,
make it last.
Make it last. Compromise, affection, and lasting tips.
Yeah, how to make a relationship last. Things that you can do to make sure your relationship don't last only through cuffing season, and then when hot girl summer come, your shit be over with.
What's tip 1?
Tip 1?
Yeah.
Get to know the motherfucker that you getting into the relationship with. You need to make y'all's, what would you call it? Your intentions clear from the gate.
Yeah.
Are we really in a relationship, or are we just fucking around? Like, where do you see this going? Like,
who's worse with
day
that?
One. What you mean?
Who's worse with not saying what their intentions are from the gate? Women or men?
It's a tie.
Ben. Time no bullshit. You know it's
too.
Listen. You know it's men. You know it's men. Like, don't try to do no 50-50 on that shit. I say when women be tripping, you got to be able to say when niggas be tripping. All the time. I will say you are right. I'll say women get your shit together. We have video footage. You will never say niggas be tripping.
They do. But everybody be tripping.
Listen, but I'm speaking specifically on this one issue. It ain't this. Niggas will say, oh, my intent. I will say this. Men that I've come across here lately, but they've been older, which is don't mean shit, but have said what kind of space they're in, where they're at, and that can allow me to make my decision on if I'm going to rock with this or not. And that's really all women want. Here's my thing. This is women too. A man can tell a woman sometimes, hey, really not looking for a relationship, but here's that slick shit. They will verbally say, I'm not looking for a relationship, but want to do relationship activities. And that's where the confusion in lies. Because yes, you verbally told me, but you emotionally stirring things up. And then when we're talking about a woman, she gonna go off to what her emotions are versus what you told her any damn way. Don't be taking me out, fucking me good, spending time with me, and then be like, but you know we just cool. Nah, my nigga, we not just cool. You my nigga.
Well, leave him.
Why would I leave him? He fucking me good. We going out and we hanging out.
Because he said he don't want a relationship.
But we doing relationship shit.
That's why you should just leave, because you know
why?
Because it's not a relationship.
But we doing it. It'd be one thing if we wasn't doing it. Then I have no
game.
Reason to stay.
You're being played, and you are complicit.
But what if he's just doing those things with me, but just won't say we're in a relationship?
Then you're going to get your heart broke eventually. Because once you think that it's going to be something serious, and he be like, I told you it wasn't a relationship. When you catch him with another bitch somewhere, or...
But I'm not saying that part. No cheating, no nothing. Some men just don't want to say the title.
I know, but a lot of niggas, like, put it this way. They don't want to say the title because it's something else going on somewhere else.
Agreed.
He might have somebody else that he's fully in love with that he waiting for her to act right. It could be a situation where, nigga, he just trying to keep his options open just in case some other shit happens. So he don't want to make it seem like, oh, this is a real thing. That nigga be your boyfriend 3 fucking years, and then when that shit go, whoop, you looking fucked up.
Ben, you all right, bro?
Yeah.
Is can you relate to what's being said?
Can I get an amen, brother?
Oh, God damn!
Make it
With
plain,
the bells.
This shit sound like too much game. What show is this? Did I start the wrong music?
Wait a damn minute. No, I agree, but I don't necessarily think that means just because he won't give the title. I don't always think that means that there's another person
it's not always about
or this
bitch.
or that. 9 times out of 10, because women do that too. A woman will date a man and hang out with a man and entertain him because she waiting on another nigga to act right. So it's that part goes both ways, but.
Some people don't want to feel guilty about having a hot girl, a hot boy summer.
Okay, so then we have to define that, because what you define as hot girl summer and what I define as hot girl summer is 2 different things. A hot girl summer to me is just having a good time, not fucking everybody. Yes.
Manifestation.
Who told you that hot girl summer was fucking a whole bunch of niggas?
Point deducted.
Everybody on the internet.
No, not every. Even Megan Thee Stallion said herself that hot girl summer was not fucking a whole bunch of niggas. This bitch has been in school, been doing shows, been taking tests, been on her shit so she can graduate. Now, if you hoes, and I'm just saying hoes because I don't know your names individually, want to take that as throwing your pussy around, then girl, that's on you. And no judgment, do your thing. But it's up to interpretation. We're not gonna say that shit, because I feel like I had a semi hot girl summer.
No.
But I just had a good time.
No.
Oh, no, what?
No, that's not what the hot girl summer is.
That's what you are making.
And the majority of people who say hot girl summer.
No, the majority of men who say hot girl summer.
Girls too.
No.
If you ask a woman. See, this is,
ask a woman or ask a girl?
We should have like guests and shit like that to ask another person. Like, I wish our boards was cracking, because hot girl summer is hoeing. Hot girl summer
is not hoeing.
Yes, it is.
Why everything that's for us has to be attached to hoeing?
No, because a lot of females be saying, I could have had a hot girl summer. I could have been fucking all type of niggas, but I'm sitting here being thankful to you. Or faithful, my bad, thankful.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That's those people. I feel
that's
like
a lot of people.
That's a younger group.
Hot girl summer is like being single times 10.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like
that means I'm out here twerking. You can twerk, you can dance, you can have
working.
Yeah.
Getting worked.
No.
Yeah.
You can be getting worked by one nigga and still have a hot girl summer.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you're not being a hot girl.
Why? Why I'm not?
You being his girl.
I'm not being his girl. That's not my nigga. That's the nigga that come through, lay it down, and then he out.
Hot girl
if you
summer.
only fucking him, you his
See,
girl.
I just said hot girl summer. It's just one.
No,
that's not hot girl summer.
No, I'm not lukewarm.
Exactly. That's room temperature summer.
Yeah.
That's not.
That's
bullshit.
North Dakota summer. That's Minnesota summer.
Y'all just want it to be hoeing. Anything that's like us having a good time or us twerking or us is always attached to fucking a whole bunch of niggas.
If you doing a lot of shit, it's just attention. If you just twerking and all that shit, man, do your thing. I don't call women hoes because they twerk or go out or have fun and all that shit. That's cool. Have fun. But when you out there
Thank you, boo.
fucking a bunch of motherfuckers, that's hot girl summer.
No, it's
that's
not.
That's what a lot of women be saying.
Listen.
I could have been doing this and this with this nigga. And
Fucking
this
a
nigga.
whole bunch of niggas existed before hot girl summer. So, no.
But it sounds a lot cooler when you say hot girl summer.
And I think that's really what it's about.
Exactly.
Is that shit, instead of just saying I'm out here being a hoe this summer, I'm gonna say, oh, I'm having a hot
summer, bitch.
Even though that's not what the fuck it means.
But it's just like the
Exactly.
But it's just like
No.
the city boy summer. What was city boy summer? Fuck boy shit. That's exactly what it was.
I agree with that.
When
He
they
did
had
get
the
attached
city
to
boys
that.
versus the hot girls, it was who could do the worst hoe shit. And
Oh.
when they start keeping score with the hot girls versus the city boys, hot girl got caught in that motherfucking hotel in Miami when her boyfriend was like, bitch, what you doing out here in Miami? And it was a nigga in the room. Hot girls up 1,000.
I seen that bullshit. No, my thing is, who's keeping real score of this kind of bullshit? It's all bullshit.
Everybody.
Nobody.
On the internet. A lot of people. Lil Duval, Bad
Listen,
Luck, a lot of
what
famous internet people.
People need to realize is they getting paid for that shit. So if you out here keeping score of this bullshit and you ain't getting a bag or a check, shame on your stupid ass.
They wasn't getting paid. They was,
Little Duval gets paid the post.
No, but
gets
I'm saying
paid
like
for all his shit.
they're getting paid.
Yeah.
To comment on the dumb shit motherfuckers been doing all summer.
Exactly.
But I don't even think a lot of these people was like, oh, this is hot girl summer shit. They was just doing it and then motherfuckers start commentating on it. And it was hilarious. But again,
listen, I had a hot
is
girl
associated with,
and I didn't fuck no whole bunch of niggas
and
either.
put an E there.
What was your hot girl? What did your hot girl summer consist of?
Brunches,
twerking, day parties, get having several drinks, dancing, staying out late.
Get you a CJ, niggas. this is the hot girl summer that you want your girl to have right here.
Yeah.
That was
having sex.
We were burning.
I was having sex this summer.
Oh,
I know, right?
One nigga and shit.
Why do you have to say it like one nigga and shit?
Because when you say hot girl summer, niggas ain't finna think.
No.
When you like, let's just say you say, oh, hot girl summer. I was having sex all summer, and the nigga be like, damn, bitch, you fast and motherfucker. You be like, it was one nigga. You be like, oh, okay. So you're dude.
Well, that's why I'm here to set the record straight that is not the meaning.
Somebody,
Set by the person who invented the term.
Yeah, this is CJ and
No,
the Stallion and my wife's definition.
CJ finally took some public relation classes.
Exactly.
What are you talking
You
about?
said finally. Nah, nigga.
Stop
She's
it.
the
This
teacher
is
of the
PR.
PR.
Right? This is PR.
What are you saying? No, these are honest. I'm being honest.
She's the public relation
Okay, whatever. Y'all full of
on the
shit.
PR list of Townhouse
Yeah,
Media.
she's up front.
Yeah, she's up top.
She might get that
So
diabetes
anyway,
soon.
I had a high girl summer, and it was
Congratulations.
a ball.
Wonderful. Here you go.
Get you a CJ, niggas.
Fuck all that
That's
bullshit.
the hot girl
Listen,
summer you want.
no, listen. Anyway, so I like that first one though. Really getting to know the person, really
getting to
building
know
that
them.
foundation, really communicating with that person is vital
Yeah.
to the success of the relationship.
And probation. Start with probation.
Well, how long
I
should the
believe in
probation be?
probation.
What,
It just
and what are we
depends on the
looking
person.
for during this probation period?
Consistency.
Whew, talk about it.
A lot of motherfuckers let you know who they are after a certain amount of time. So, a lot of people, I don't like to put numbers on shit. I just like to put like, once you feel like, I think this motherfucker's solid. Cause it's just like different people have a different time stamp on before they'll introduce somebody to their kids. Or before they have sex with a person. I don't believe in that. I gotta wait a year. And then you sitting here like, yeah, on fucking September 23rd, oh, I'm gonna fuck the shit out you. Like, that shit is fucking stupid. Like, once you realize, okay, I think this motherfucker really is for me. Once a motherfucker that showed you that they really for you, then you can move forward. But a lot of people, like what we talked about on last episode, like they have that instant chemistry and they start moving faster than they should. Like, you really feeling this motherfucker and y'all getting along real well, laughing together and having long conversations and all this cool shit. And it's fly to have instant chemistry with a motherfucker. But also, like I said on last episode, my homeboy with 7 baby mamas. chemistry cool and shit, but chemistry had your ass out here with a baby daddy that you never had a real relationship with.
I think the key is the chemistry, like you combine with the consistency. You combine them both. Because I have to have that chemistry. That's a must for me. I'm not going to sacrifice really vibing and digging. Like, if I can sit on the phone and chat with you and all that shit, that's important to me. But you're right. You can't get too caught up in that to the point. Let's see how consistent the chemistry is going to be.
That nigga do that shit for a couple of months.
Yeah.
And even if you
in those couple of months, are you having sex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, again, it depends on the person, because some people is like, no, I don't want to have sex with you until I know it's real. Other motherfuckers just like, yeah, we could be fucking, but at the same time, if you on some bullshit, I could cut out. So I'm not saying fuck a nigga first date and then say, oh, you're on probation though.
No, don't say that shit.
But, you know, while a motherfucker's on probation, I ain't gonna say make them earn it in a sense of like, you gotta reach these two things before you can get the pussy. But if y'all motherfuckers get that feeling, yeah, y'all can fucking shit. But at the same time, like, if fucking is something that like deeply affects you emotionally, because it's just like drinking. You know what your limit is when it comes to drinking. True. Just like you know how your feelings work when it come to somebody dicking you down properly. Mm-hmm. Like, if you know you can't handle that good sex and you gonna start falling for a motherfucker, you need to make that motherfucker wait.
Women rarely don't take that personal intake to find that out.
What you mean?
To find out if they're really... Because I think all women...
They don't know their dick tolerance.
Right. I really don't. Because here's my thing. You cannot sleep with a man, and if he do some bullshit, it's very easy to leave because you have not shared yourself with him. But when you have fucked this nigga, and especially I say if you're in this 28 to 35 range, if you fuck this nigga and he do some bullshit, you don't want to really leave because now you've shared yourself with him. You thinking, I don't want to add no more to my body count. Maybe it was something small, but you know that this is some shit that really will bother you, or you know that this is some shit that you wouldn't tolerate had you not slept with this nigga. So I think all women should wait till you know, unless you just know your dick tolerance or you know this is just sex. But I feel like when you play that just sex game, you're playing yourself.
Yeah. And that's what I mean by dick tolerance. Because most women, I'm not going to say all, because women love to be like, not me.
Right.
But a lot of women, they dick tolerance ain't super high.
No, it's not, because we're not men.
Exactly.
We're not. Like, especially if it's good. Nigga, what? I'm here to stay.
Because, like, that's part of, like, when I talk about a cheating woman, two women. Like how some women will be like, oh, you know, I could be over here fucking and not be thinking about that nigga. Like a lot of niggas, what get women caught up when they cheat is because when side niggas start fucking them better than main nigga, they start treating main nigga different. Yeah. Like they start, you know, you could tell in y'all's conversations that her heart is somewhere else and shit. A lot of women, some bitches really be savage. They could be fucking this nigga for 4 years and you don't even know she cheating on you. But most women, when they getting that good dick on the side, nigga, that outside dick had them hoes sick. Shout out to Soldier Slim. Rest in peace.
My homegirl said her side nigga is what kept her marriage going.
A lot of people say that shit.
Which was fucking crazy
because
to
she
me.
Was sexually fulfilled. So
she was sexually fulfilled, and they did all the things that she wanted to do with her husband, but he just refused to make time to do them. Yeah. So she did them with her side nigga and would come home. But here's my thing. Got caught up with doing all that shit. Like, women, you just have to accept that we're emotional creatures. Like, accept that about yourself. I am not the type that just, like, that savage fuckery. No. If it's good, we popping. We on, we popping, we hanging. We doing all the fun shit I want to do. We holding hands. And we link tight. I don't need no titles and all that other shit, because that don't mean that.
So her husband wasn't doing that shit?
No.
Oh,
that nigga was terrible.
Why the fuck was they together?
Kids. Fucking kids.
Settling.
Yep, both of them.
See, that's settling. That's not growing on.
Hell
that's
no.
settling. That's bad.
But that, you know why? Because they didn't do what you just said. They didn't take time to build a foundation and really get to know each other. Yeah. And so now, though, you got these kids. Now y'all got married because y'all had the kids, and now you in some fuck shit. When now you just fucking your side nigga who was your soulmate, and you knew that before you even got married to this nigga.
Mm-hmm. And this is a different person than we talked about last episode, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a completely different person. No, this is complete. And the crazy part is they're divorced now, and she's with that nigga.
Congratulations to them.
No, not congratulations to them. Because here's my thing. I be wanting men to have more respect for themselves than they do too. If you love this girl like you say you love this girl, then make her leave her fucking husband, wrap that shit up, get it a divorce, and then come over here and be with you. Don't have, because my thing is, had them niggas ever crossed paths, that could have been a real badass situation. Real bad.
That is.
They both hood ass niggas. So you putting two niggas that you quote unquote care about in a situation because you want to fuck them both. No. If I that's my thing too. That's why when people say, "Oh, I can love two at the same time." No, because if these two niggas cross each other, then what?
She was trying to have a hot girl decade.
Yeah, she did, because that shit went on for a long time.
Oh, so you agreeing that's hot girl?
What? No, I know, because he said no. Behavior. I was agreeing when he said decade.
Hot girl decade.
This shit went on for like almost 10 years.
The fuck too long.
Yeah, no, a long ass time. That's what I was agreeing to.
And that's some shit that you shouldn't fucking do, like, on either side, niggas or females. Like,
don't do that shit.
You know, especially when you got the side motherfucker that you just in love with. That shit ain't good.
You can't do that when you're married. That's trash.
People do it all.
Especially when the motherfucker was your soulmate before you got fucking married. God damn.
They knew they wanted to be together. Exactly. Because this nigga went to jail.
And you in love with a... Well, wait, motherfucker.
He married another bitch while he was in jail.
Hey, you should have held his ass down while he was in jail.
They both was.
You should have been sending that...
Listen, I could write a book, my nigga, just off other people's lives.
You should have been sending them letters. You should have been sending them pictures.
She was, until she ran into...
The wife?
Yeah, I ain't tell her.
What?
This is like a decade of shit, though. Yeah, this is like a decade of shit.
That's toxic as a mother.
They are toxic to each other. But they are two toxic mother, and I would never prescribe this for nobody else other than these two. They are two toxic motherfuckers that deserve each other.
I know situations like that, but like I tell people, like when it comes to me telling motherfuckers that, what you call that shit? Like when you see a motherfucker in their relationship is like in your eyes fucked up. Like all they do is argue. I don't know why they're together. Mm-hmm. Some motherfuckers, that's their thing.
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers enjoy arguing. Some motherfuckers, they feel like if this nigga didn't engage me in battle, he don't love me like that.
That's true.
So that's how some of that, like that might be their fucking love language, toxicity.
I tell people all the time you need to understand people's background so that you can understand them better as a person. And that's just not a man-woman relationship. That's any dynamic. That's sister-brother. That's friendship. That's anything. That's if I understand how you was raised, I can understand how you going to view the world, how you going to view certain things, how you going to look at certain shit because you were raised this way to believe this. If you don't understand that, you're going to have a hard time understanding why certain people do what they do, why they are attracted to the shit that they're attracted to. Like, that can help you bring a lot of clarity on how to deal with people. It's getting a better understanding of who they are and how they were raised, period.
Hell yeah. So, make sure you motherfuckers get a good understanding of the motherfucker that you fucking with while on probation, in y'all first conversations, in y'all first few dates. Mm-hmm. Them first few dates that you go on with motherfuckers, they need to be conversational dates. Like, it's cool going go-kart riding and shit like that, but y'all need to go do something where y'all could talk.
Hell yeah.
And you shouldn't even be fucking with a motherfucker who you can't stand an hour conversation with. Oh my God. Because a lot of good relationships start with a lot of conversation. Mm-hmm. When you fucking with a motherfucker based on good sexual chemistry, that's not a good basis to start a relationship on, especially when you fucking with the type of motherfucker that you like. We can't really have conversation, but the sex is fantastic.
Oh no, that's terrible.
That's bad as a motherfucker, because a lot of those conversations would have saved you a lot of bullshit, because people will tell you a lot about them, a lot of honest shit about them when you first start talking to a motherfucker. So you need to get those real life answers about the type of motherfucker you fucking with. Ask them about their parents. Ask them about their parents' relationship. Ask them about their relationship with their parent of the opposite sex. Shit like that, like psychological questions. Because a lot of that will reveal a lot about how motherfuckers were treated and how they'll treat you.
So you done built the foundation. You sent up through the probationary period. Affection. That was one of the things I wanted to dive into quickly, because what constitutes as affection?
It depends on the person.
Okay.
Because like me, I'm the type of motherfucker that don't like to be touched. So to
really?
me, affection is just sex. Yeah, I never like being touched.
So you're not a hand holder?
No. Well,
you're not a like, get on my back?
I do it.
Yeah.
But it's not my thing. Like, I didn't start doing a lot of that shit till I got married. Like, my wife, she's...
All the relationships you had before, you was not holding hands?
No.
My nigga, I would die. I'm like, so here's the crazy part. I'm just like that with people that I don't want to be touched by. I'm like, oh, I'm not a touchy ass person. It's niggas out to this day who will tell you, oh, CJ is not a touchy ass person. And there's other niggas who will tell you, this bitch can't keep her hands to herself. So it just depends. I'm sure you guys are going to turn that into a fucking clip. I hate you both. But it just depends. It really depends. And that's the importance of, now I know, the chemistry. Like, I want to be out hand-holding, tickling, all that shit is a must.
Yeah, and that's something that I tell niggas a lot. Like, as far as, like, when I give advice to niggas about whether or not a girl like them, when y'all on a date, like, you should know by unnecessary touching. Like, a lot of women, when y'all motherfuckers is chilling and she'll just find a way to fucking touch you, that's how you know a girl like you. Like, that's how I used to know. Like, why the fuck she keep on fucking, oh, that's so funny, oh, shit, oh, like, goddamn, back up, motherfucker, because I don't like being touched.
So true.
But I would know she liked me because she would be fucking grabbing and shit. Like, every time I say something, it's like, or, oh, you know what, my mom said that too. Like, why you keep fucking doing that shit?
Listen, that is so true, but here's the flip side. I realize, like, I do that shit when I'm talking to you sometimes. If you hit something out there, I be like, my nigga, hell yeah. And I have to realize you are cool, but it's just also who the person is, and once they feel a level of comfort
you'll punch your
with
brother
you
in the fucking arm.
Yes.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, we got chemistry and shit.
Yeah.
But when you on a fucking date, if you don't like the nigga, even if he's a cool motherfucker and he's funny, you're not just finna be touching all over the shit. Like, this ugly motherfucker, he is funny as a motherfucker, but yuck. So you're not finna just be like, oh, nigga, da-da-da. Like, if you on a date with a person, you know by unnecessary touching. And when you in relationships, you know, just to push that shit on forward, always keep doing the same shit you was doing when y'all was boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yes. When
y'all take it to the next level. When that's your wife, treat your wife like you treat your fucking girlfriend. Because a lot of relationships, you know, like niggas always say, oh man, she stopped sucking my dick after we got married. Women as well, niggas as well. Like, y'all motherfuckers need to maintain that same energy y'all had as boyfriend and girlfriend when y'all motherfuckers become married. Like, when that title, you know, gets up to there, y'all motherfuckers need to keep on doing the same shit. Like, y'all need to still keep going to the park, still having pickups, still cracking jokes on each other, still having the same type of fun. Like, still do all the same shit y'all did. Nigga, let her get up on your back and do all that goofy shit that y'all did when y'all was boyfriend and girlfriend. Even if she gained some pounds. Get in the gym so you can be stronger.
Exactly.
So she can still jump on your back, nigga.
Hell yeah. Do all that shit. Yeah. All of that. All of it. Don't stop.
You a back climber?
Listen, like...
That gotta be a tall nigga.
It just has to be a strong man.
He gotta be tall as a motherfucker.
He has to be a strong man.
He'll be holding it like this, her feet still be touching the ground.
I over the weekend, I had to jump on somebody's back.
Was it in a good way or a bad way?
It was for the scene.
Oh, okay.
It's for the scene.
He must have been tall.
He was tall.
Congratulations to him.
I know.
Because damn. That's a
sure
hard
it was
pickup.
He ended up busting my lip too.
God damn, nigga. What'd he do? Lift his head up?
We were jumping toward each other and I hit my bottom lip on his head.
He wasn't that damn tall. Bloop it. God damn.
Bip.
Yeah.
Lasting tips.
Right. Wait. Well, lasting tips. I thought you just gave all that.
Show bonus.
Y'all took my bonus.
What was it?
The fucking Tekashi shit.
God damn.
Oh,
Well,
you had 40
tips.
minutes to come up with another one.
The tips for the grand closing.
I come up with them before. Yeah, and then last week you fucking.
What? You living in the past, bro. Why you bringing up old
God
shit?
damn.
We want to move our people forward.
Today's winner, the Cat versus Dog podcast, back on top.
God damn.
Dolemite.
There I go. That's what she get for getting spicy with the fucking super.
That is what I get.
Well, that was another episode of the Cat vs. Dog podcast with me, your host, Young Dolemite, and my lovely co-host, CJ.
What is?
And the super producer, Ben Ready.
Ben.
Shout out to our corporate sponsors, Will Utley, the photographer. What's his Instagram? What Life? WUT Life. And artist Harvey Khan, graphic designer who designed the logo that is behind us. Shout out to artist Harvey Khan, Khan artist on Instagram, CAHN artist. And shout out to Warren Gold for the fuck of it because we had a great photo shoot with him. Yeah. So shout out to Warren Gold Clothing on Instagram.
Follow them.
WarrenGoldCo.com to check out his clothing line. All the Townhouse Media podcasts, Seriously None Other podcasts, Friday nights at 9, No Rules podcast, Wednesday evenings at 5 p.m., Too Much Game podcast, 5 o'clock.
On Sunday.
Yeah. On Sunday,
On Sunday.
I be forgetting about my own shit because it's motherfucking Sunday. But you have any words for the people, CJ?
Drink plenty of water. Stay away from hoes.
Clear water.
Regular
ass water.
Not this shit.
Yeah, not the shit that says sugar free on the label.
If your pockets will permit, alkaline would be best.
It's like the same price as the other water. So, nigga, get you some alkaline water.
It does wonders for your skin.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's some places that don't sell alkaline water. So, if they have alkaline water, get that one.
And then there's a lot of places that selling alkaline water and it's really not even alkaline.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. They need to hold people accountable for that shit.
They do.
You got anything to say, super producer?
Stay blessed.
Stay blessed, motherfuckers. And follow our social medias.
Please.
At The Real Ben Ready. At
Chelsea, CHELCYE.
And me at Young Dolemite, YUNGDOLEMITE _. And of course, at Cat vs. Dog podcast, at Townhouse Media, and all that good shit.
Please.
You know. And as far as relationships, keep them first so you can make them last. We out.
We out.